Hello everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I'm starting out Vlogmas Day 1 on a little bit of a rough foot because I found out I was just laid off at my job. Right now I'm just trying to get my bearings, process. I have not changed out of my clothes and I'm just like, can I just get a glass of water please? So we're gonna do just that. All right, had my water, took my vitamins, ate a breakfast. I feel like I can't talk too in depth about it just yet. One, I'm not ready to talk about it. And two, I think legally there might be some implications. So the second that I can talk about it, I will. But I found out, and the first thing I was thinking was like, okay, what now? So here we are doing a vlogmas video, even though I'm not feeling extremely festive, but I feel like it will cheer me up and just get my mind off of what's going on around me. So I thought, let's show you guys the Christmas decorations. Why not plug the tree in? 8 in the morning, plug the tree in. Our tree is from Target. Nothing fancy. I'm plugging him in right now. Oh yeah. She's pretty nice. We got the star on top also from Target. This is a faux tree that came with some lighting. I think we got it for like 40 bucks on sale at Target. Good deal. Then I also got these 2 matching stockings. I thought they were very cute. And then I also have these little ornaments, which I'm gonna save for a Vlogmas video. Also, the glitter is gonna get everywhere and I need to wait. We actually used a scarf to do the tree skirt because the tree skirt that I bought was just too darn big. For this space. Like, the tree is already so big compared to our apartment. I think it's 4 feet. So we just added this like DIY tree skirt from a scarf. And these are just some boxes. No gifts just yet, but it's only gonna be me and my boyfriend this year. So we're gonna decorate him with a few gifts, and I told him he has to do stockings. So we're gonna do some funny stocking stuffers this year and just have a holiday alone. I've actually never not spent Christmas with my family in California. You guys know every year, go home, see my dad, hang out with my dad. But I actually spent the last 2 months there for a wedding and bachelorette, 2 weddings and bachelorettes of 2 of my very, very close friends. And I spent almost 2 months there with my dad. And I was like, okay, Dad, I love you. I really need some time to myself. Hence, now this. But now I'm kind of wishing I was going back, only because I'm not working anymore, which is so strange to say out loud. First order of business was to hide my work computer and the monitor because I was just not trying to look at her. And I put up my personal computer, editing the Vlogmas Day 1 video, which is my apartment tour, and this will be Day 2. I feel a lot better without it. I mean, it looks a lot better without it. This is also an Alex desk from IKEA that Austin just built me recently. I like it. She's got lots of space, and it's a good size, especially without a monitor. It's a great size. It's a little while later. I'm on the couch now. And yes, I'm in my robe and my pajamas. Sue me, y'all. Like, I'm keeping it real. What I didn't show you on camera was me calling my boyfriend, crying on the phone, laying back down in bed for a few hours, not drinking or eating anything, just being a menace. And then I finally got up, wrote some goodbye notes to people that I did have information from, found out a few were also impacted, talk to them on the phone. I think it just helped humanize the situation, made me feel a little bit better about how it was handled, and just not feeling like in it on my own. I think the hardest part about remote work is that, you know, it's not like we all went to the office today and found out. It's not like we were all on a Zoom call. I had no idea who was involved. So it feels like alone, because you also think, oh, do others even know that I'm impacted? And that was what was hard, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I wrote down some quick goals for myself. I really wanted to do TikTok, and I want to get back into filming, so I'm going to be doing vlogmas and just kind of see where it goes, because I've never had the opportunity to try it out while also still having the security of a job. Well, one, because it's really hard to do both, and I don't think I could do both without going insane. So it's nice that now like the upside is like I do get the opportunity. I will be able to do vlogmas, and that's a positive. It is raining today in New York, which is a bummer, because I would have liked to go outside and go for a really long like podcast mental health walk, because I probably should get out of the house, but it's raining. So instead, I booked a heated Pilates class around 4:30. I'll probably go on the treadmill, watch a YouTube video, do a long walk that way, which not as exciting, but not about to go walk out in the rain. And then come home. I was supposed to make roasted tomato soup with grilled cheese for dinner tonight. I'm probably gonna still do that. I think I deserve that, and hang out with Austin. My friend Elaine is in town this weekend, so I'll have some good friend time. But that's what we've got on the agenda for the rest of the day, guys. I'm laying so low.
Some Tatcha products, some new MEJ, so good. And I used to wear this like a really long time ago, and I was like, wait, I need to get it again, because sometimes I just...
Heading to Pilates now. I'm wearing a neck warmer and then this Newport, Rhode Island sweater. Also got my Bays East to West tote. I have to do a video on that. I love that tote. And these are just plain old gray joggers and some Nikes. So I'm gonna go spend some time at the gym. I don't like to film at the gym. I just feel like it's a privacy thing. And I'll see you guys when I get home. Gonna film a vlogmas video of my Uniqlo heat tech collection, because it went viral on TikTok and I was like, oh, I should do. Starting with this Paula's Choice wrinkle defense. It's a tinted sunscreen. My face has been really dry from the weather. I also got a facial last week at Glow Bar, which I've been going to. It's like 30-minute facials, once a month, 60 bucks. And they have like so many locations in the city, so it's really easy to go book one like anywhere. And the girl gave me like a peel mask or something, and my skin Y'all, my skin erupted. Like, I was peeling for maybe 4 days. So clearly a little bit harsh on my skin. It's finally recovered though, and I think I'm gonna start using an oil cleanser again. I thought I would never say that, but hello, Dad.
Hi, honey. Good morning.
Hi. Had to talk to him for a little bit. He is so nice. He sent me flowers yesterday after I got laid off, and we're having some flower difficulties. Haven't gotten them yet. So my poor dad is like, what's going on? So I'm just gonna tame my brows. Just doing like really light makeup to do a sit down video. Talking about my Uniqlo stuff, and then yeah, that's about it. I'm going to dinner tonight, but we'll redo this by then. But yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit more today. I'm feeling a little bit more put together to talk about it. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror because it's literally right in front of my big medicine cabinet mirror. And if you haven't seen it, watch my apartment tour video. I'll put it up on the screen. So yesterday morning, around 7 a.m., I woke up like I usually do, and I checked my email, as one does, and noticed that there was an email from corporate saying, we regret to inform you that your role has been terminated, effective today, November 30th. And I remember I was like, what? Because like our stock was up, and I don't know, it's also a weird time to do that. Like, a lot was going on at work. Yeah, so I was like, whoa. And I also had a note from my boss being like, hey, tried to message you on Slack, couldn't find you, so I'm emailing you for whatever reason, like, why is your Slack down? And overnight, they had not only deactivated my Slack, they also had deactivated my email, so that the last email I got was the email saying that I had been terminated, which I didn't realize at the time, and was like, ah, shoot, because, you know, there was work that I had done that I would have loved to have saved, contacts of people that I would have liked to have, phone numbers, etc., personal emails, also just like good templates that I had made for myself, for my day-to-day that would have been nice. But no, at that point, at 7 a.m., I was already locked out. I also woke up with no note from like the leader of our org. I didn't wake up with a note from my manager at that point, and she was already 5 hours ahead of me, so ideally she would have known already, but it was basically cold AF. It was freezing up in there, the way that they dealt with it. And yeah, I was like, and for a few hours, I didn't know what to do. No one was messaging me, no one was calling me, no one was saying anything to me. I thought maybe it was a mistake. I had no idea who else was impacted. Like, it was just really siloed, and I felt very much like, what's going on? Now, that's okay. Look, companies have to do what they have to do. I was working at a company that hired extremely aggressively last year, and given the results, I knew there was going to be some impact. I just didn't know when. And if we're being honest, I didn't love it. It was a very cold, high pressure environment, and this was just the team I was working on. I don't know about other teams in the company. It was very cold, very competitive, no empathy from coworkers, from leadership, etc. And I had felt that way for a while. I actually tried to get out of that org, but it did not work out successfully. So I was like, I'm just gonna ride this out, see where it goes. And then yeah, then November 30th happened. The blessing in disguise is that, you know, I wasn't super happy to begin with. I didn't love my team. I didn't love my manager. I didn't love the org I worked for. And I felt very lonely being fully remote. And there just wasn't a huge sense of camaraderie, which to me is really important in a role. And yeah, I was completely surprised. So it is what it is. Thankfully, the 17 weeks of severance will give me a ton of time to just chill, relax, find something I'm actually excited about. And I do think that was like the first job that was a very corporate, very like big tech environment for me. And I learned a lot from it. I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I'm hoping that wherever I go next will be much more family-esque, cultured. I'll feel included, validated. I won't feel so much of this like competition of like a small fish in a big pond, which I don't mind to some degree if you are set up correctly. And I wasn't set up correctly. So it made it really hard for me to feel confident, important, valued. And that to me was like, okay, you know you're not really happy. And now this is like the blessing in disguise that's gonna get you where you wanna be. So, long rant over. For now, I'm gonna be focusing on YouTube and TikTok because I've actually always wanted to do a full month of it and just see how it goes, but I've never been able to fully commit to that and also have a job. But this will be the first opportunity for me because I'm still gonna get paid my salary, but I'll be able to do this full time and like get a glimpse of what it would be like. Do I think I'll be able to do it as a full-time career? No, I doubt it, because I can't see it turning into something that fast. I mean, you never know, but I also don't want to force myself to do something and not enjoy it because I'm like, I need money, you know? So that's where we're at, and I feel really happy about it. I'm excited to breathe, and there were a lot of things that I was really frustrated with, so I'm excited to kind of take a break from that and just focus on me, focus on my relationship, focus on friends, focus on the holidays, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am gonna end the vlog here. I will see you in tomorrow's vlogmas. Be sure to subscribe down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.